Hello, people. I know I'm like 2 minutes early. Oh my gosh. Let me move my cup. Maybe I can raise this a little bit too. I have like 3 different, make sure the volume's on. Okay. I have like 3 different settings of what I record when. So my monitor has like 3 Velcro strips, and then I have a piece of 3M Velcro on the back of my phone, and I just Velcro my phone to my monitor. It's cool stuff. It's very high tech. Even though I live with a high tech person, and I'm high tech. Hey Sam! Hey Kate! Alright, so let's see if I can find me. Okay. Hey Laura! This is not the official dance. It's just me going, hoo hoo. How are you guys doing? Are you guys excited? It's gonna be a great day. Hey Kelly, I PM'd you too so that we can reschedule your call whenever you're ready. Hi Helen. Just gonna let a few more people log on. Hey Gina. You're funny, Kate. And I'm gonna tell you guys right now, you know what's gonna happen. I give it 15, maybe 30 minutes. My daughter's gonna come walking out of her room, and there's nothing I can do about it because I am stationed like in my kitchen. Like I own half the kitchen. Well, I own the house, but half the kitchen is like mine. And so they have to like walk down the hallway that's like right here. So there's like my kitchen, and then the door to get in is behind me. And then the kids' bedrooms are over here. So they both have to walk down to get to the living room. No, my cabinets are not pink, but they are open. So that's gonna bother me. I'm gonna have to like stand to like block their dirtiness. And I'm apologizing. She is a cutie. The cabinets, I actually hand painted those because they used to be like a horrible, horrible color. And I don't have the money for new cabinets, or didn't want to spend money on new cabinets. So I just repainted them like a light brown, and then I did the trim like a dark, dark brown. Oh, I can close it. I just don't want you guys to see my messy kitchen. Okay. I apologize. I really wish I had, you know, a drop down. And I'm now watching myself, and that was not a very flattering move. Hey, but at least, I don't know. Okay. So, we have 25 people. So that seems like a pretty good time to start Tips and Tricks Tuesday. Tips and Tricks Tuesday. Yeah. Do the bus driver. Oh wait, bus driver's one wheel. Tips and Tricks Tuesday. Tips and Tricks Tuesday. Which I actually am going to have you guys be sharing your tips and tricks. What? Hey, Brandy. So, now that my cabinets are closed and your ears are open, I don't know, I'm just making shit up now. But what I wanted to work on today is, I'm pretty sure this is going to be the last week that we're talking about product lines, because next week Sarah is going to start talking about subscriptions. Or maybe I did it backwards. Maybe she's talking about subscriptions this week and last week, and then next week she's talking about product lines. I don't know. I kind of try to follow along with her schedule, with the Flourish schedule, but sometimes I get mixed up. Anyway, we have talked the week before this week, before last week, we talked about what a product line was, how to set up a product line, how many times you should release a product line. So for those of you that didn't see, I will do a quick little snippet. A product line is anything from 5 to 20 pieces that has something consistent in it, whether it be a color pattern, whether it be you're going to have a wallet and a purse and a jacket. Those can all be a product line as long as they have a color or a theme that brings them all together. Or you can have a whole line of neck bow ties. a neck bow tie line. They're all bow ties, something that ties them together. Jewelry, each piece could have some sort of natural earth crystal in it. It's a natural element product line, something like that. So you want to do 5 to 20 products. Don't do more than 20. About a tenth of the products, whatever the number is that you set up, about a tenth of those is actually going to sell and do well, and you're going to keep. And all the other ones, you're going to have to bite the bullet, and at the end of 4 or 8 months, if they have not sold, they have not gotten views, they are just not moving, you got to let them go. 4 months later, you do it all over again. You come out with a new product line, you advertise for it, you market it, you set it up, you do snippets or sneak peeks, you post your shop updates, possibly hold a sale at this time, whether it be a what's that thing Victoria's Secret always does, the semi-annual, annual, semi-sale. I make fun of their commercials all the time because the commercials are stupid, but I still buy their products. But you could do either a quarterly sale, a semi or annual, half annual sale, however you want to word it. So what I thought we would do today, since we know what products lines are and how to produce them and how to declutter, semi-annual, yeah, that was right. I thought that we could help each other. Now, all of us are creatives, and a lot of times somebody will ask for help because they have a roadblock. And when we are in our own businesses, I'm sorry, I'm not Italian, I'm French, but I talk with my hands. When we are in our own businesses, we kind of have these side blinders on, and we can only think of certain designs, certain color patterns, certain things. And when you try to come up with 4 new product lines a year, you're just at a roadblock. So I thought that because we are about a month away between, if you don't already have your Christmas or holiday stuff up, you want to have it up between September 15th and October 1st at the latest. So that's 4 weeks away. So right now we should already be working on the listings to at least get them listed by September 15th to October 1st. But if you're still focusing on fall stuff, you haven't even had a chance to think about Christmas stuff. So right now you're going, oh my God, don't do that. You're okay. I got you. Oh no, your twins started a pain. I feel your pain. So I thought that we could all, I'm going to leave Pinterest open. And I thought that if anybody doesn't have either any ideas on even what to do for a product line, or maybe you can only think of 1 or 2 things to do for the holidays, but you can't think of an entire line, I thought we could use today's session to help each other out. So is there anybody that is having difficulty working on a new product line and would like some outside opinions from colleagues or myself? Because we are all in this to help each other. And I thought it'd be kind of cool to have an interactive session today. So I'm just going to wait. That's me, not sure what to do for a product line. All right, Laura Miller, you are beaded bracelets, like tribally pattern bracelets. So you could even keep it super simple. And because your people like doing I always call it Arizona, Aztec tribal patterns, the whole like diamonds inside diamonds and triangles and all that stuff, you could always do a color pattern where the triangles are set up to look like a Christmas tree. It also depends on how religious you guys want to go into it, or if you want to keep it winter themed or Christmas themed. I'm considering adding bath and bathroom accessories to bath bombs. I'm in the middle of... Oh my gosh, this was a good topic to talk about today. I'm in the middle of completely changing my jewelry, so my new product line is going to end up being my new releases, which totally puts me up against the holiday deadline this year. If you're going to do a new product, though, if you're just throw in a couple, you don't even have to do an entire, you can just kind of like tag it on, because that's what's going to work for your business this year. So if you've got a new product line that you're working on and Christmas doesn't really fit into it, I would just do like 2 or 3 so you can still be included. Laura, I have not forgotten about you. My difficulty is actually making them all and waiting to list them until they're ready. I feel your pain. Patience is a virtue. Because I do the same exact thing. I make something and I'm like, oh my God, the world needs to see this now. Every second that this isn't listed, I'm losing money. But if you do it all together and you get your people as excited about it as you are, as opposed to listing it and then trying to build some attention and excitement for it, you build the excitement first. You get everybody going, oh my gosh, here it is. Here's the link. Jump on it, you guys. That's what you want them to do. I sat down this week and planned out our new product line for Christmas. I'm terrified of getting in a slump and getting stale. Oh, that is not going to happen. If you plan this right, if you know what colors your people like, if you know what styles your people like, and you start figuring out which marketing platform or social media platform is working best for you. I thought for my people it was going to be Instagram. Punky, attitudey, millennial people. It's not. It's Facebook and Pinterest, which means I need to push Facebook and Pinterest come the holidays and pretty much ignore Instagram because it's not doing me a lick of good. I've done crochet hats so far they're centered around pattern and texture. Perfect. I'm changing from beaded jewelry to a wooden style pendant. Beaded jewelry going bye-bye. Oh, that's totally fine. There are lots of things, even, and especially if you're doing beaded jewelry, you can focus more on the more rustic side of the holidays. Like, not necessarily the modern poppy colors, but you could focus on the, like, this is why I like Pinterest, because I can type things. First I just typed holiday trends just to see what was going on. But I can do wooden Christmas. That sounds like that's not going what I'm going for, but just see, but there's gonna be things that you're gonna see. Like if you just type in wooden Christmas, you'll see little knickknacks. If you want to do an add-on for a product that say is an ornament, there are lots of people that do not usually sell ornaments, but they get in the ornament industry just for the holidays, and you could do it as an add-on. You know, for $4.95 more, get this cute little ornament, this once in a limited edition keepsake. There you go. That's the terminology you should use. What if I'm afraid? What I'm afraid of is nothing selling. But you will not know if you do not try. You have to try. One thing I'm thinking about making other things out of beads, like beaded pen covers. Should I stick with the bracelets or just find something I can make? It depends on if you have done research. I would do a poll or something, Laura, in your social media groups and see if they would be interested in a beaded pen cover. I would do a poll as to like which of these would you guys prefer? Beaded pen cover, beaded ornament, beaded something, which that's another thing you could do too, is because you do stuff in strands, there's got to be some kind of way that you could take an ornament, essentially make a bracelet, and have it be like a red ornament with your beaded like belt. Put the bracelet on the ornament as a belt so that it's a band in the middle, and that would be super, super cute. That's exactly where the hubs and I are headed with it, but it's going to be the farmhouse look for Christmas time, but I did not think of ornaments. Oh my God. I thought a product line I introduced would flop. It has been every single time. My husband hates me. Well, he doesn't hate me for this. He doesn't hate me for anything. That's why he's my husband. But whenever I create things and I come up with what I think is a new product line, and my husband's like, that is ridiculous. That is not going to sell. I'm like, fantastic. I'm listing it first. And he's like, that's so cool. I love it. I'm like, and to the trash it goes. But sometimes he's right, because anything he hates, anything I usually end up hating, sells the best. And that is a very difficult thing to realize, because we don't always get to make what we want to make, but that is the difference, flat out. That is the difference between having a hobby and having a business, because you are making economically conscious decisions. It is not always in your taste, but it's good for the business. So as long as you can keep that in mind, that is fantastic. I make crochet stuffed animals and toy hammocks and design the patterns all on my own. So it's hard to get a big product line quickly. What would work? Would it work to do a smaller product? Yeah, you can absolutely do a five-piece product line. And if you're the one that's doing all of your own patterns, you could even do a pattern product line. If you want to sell some of your patterns, anybody that can sell things where you don't have to make it and you're just getting money, that's always a win. I cannot wait to start listing digital items on the shopdoc.co because it is just going to be easier. I will do all of the work, get it done, and then people can buy the links or the booklets that I'm going to make, and then it's just money. Patterns are fantastic to sell. And yes, you can do something as small as 5. Pinterest and Facebook are my best too. Instagram, that's likes. Yeah, nothing's come out of Instagram for me, which is so weird. Do patterns have to be copywritten? I don't know. I know nothing about that. I think I make too much for myself and what I like as opposed to colors I don't really like. Yeah, it is entirely possible. If you look in my closet, I think I own, or my drawers. That's a joke. Like I hang shirts up. I don't. I'm the kind of person that folds everything for all the rest of the family. I don't fold my own stuff. Shove it in drawers. I don't care. Anyway, my point is, I think I own 2 shirts that are yellow. 2, maybe 3 that are like a burnt red color. Most of my clothes are blue, black, gray, white. All of them. Shades of blue, shades of black. Shades of black is gray. But again, you could also benefit from doing a poll with your people and say, hey, what is your favorite color if you do clothing? What is your favorite color to wear? What is your favorite home decor color? What color patterns do you have in your living room? My living room is tans and reds. And my mom's living room is also tans and reds. But then my mother-in-law's living room is like teals and white, like off-white. So you could totally do a poll and see what people like your colors. I offer 15 colors for my nose rings, but I only have 1 spool of each of 10, 11 colors I have. I only have 1 spool of because they get sold, but they are not the most popular. I have spools and spools of black, silver, gold, and copper because I know that my people like those colors. So I will always release those colors. I will always make listings for those colors, but I'm not going to make a listing for a pink nose ring. Nobody's going to search that. And if they do, not enough people and where it's beneficial for me to have a listing for it. My best-selling things are light cream colored towels and tablecloths. I guess other people don't live with a dirty Slav family. I don't buy things that get dirty that quickly. It could be that one of 2 things is happening. They are either in that older generation where their kids have either moved out, or they're in the younger generation where they don't have kids yet, because who's the really smart person that you guys just love to pieces, and she bought a brand new house and she put white carpeting in that house and then 2 years later started having kids? I have a once upon a time was white carpet. And it's really bad if you like rearrange the couches. But they could be show towels for guests. They could be if they're really nice towels, they could be for having dinners or not towels, but didn't you say tablecloths? Yeah, tablecloths. I have really nice tablecloths that I only take out at like the holidays. And then I have other tablecloths that I intentionally bought them to don't get stained. And then I'm like, it's a freaking tablecloth. It's gonna get dirty. That's literally the point of the tablecloth is, look, the table's dirty. Floop, floop, floop. Throw this in the washer, get a new tablecloth. Huzzah! Table's clean. So they also might just have mystical, magical laundry soap. I don't know. Or they invested stock in OxyClean. But I feel you. So who else is having trouble? So Laura, I highly suggest, I seriously think your best route for the holiday season would be to have an ornament with a band of your bracelet around it. Like, I'm super excited about that. They're for RV camping, old people. There you go. That is why. But I would totally maybe do, I actually have a couple of these towels or tablecloths where it's a not as nice underneath tablecloth, and then it's almost like a mini tablecloth that goes over the top and just barely goes over the edges, or it's square and like I tilt it diagonal so that it still looks really pretty even though it's on top of a crappy tablecloth. So you could always create like a table runner or something for the holiday season. That way it's not as big as a tablecloth, it's not as much material, but you still get to use those holiday colors and themes and make a little table runner set or a placemat setting. People do sorry, really big truck driving by. People in RVs and stuff, because it's such a little table, sometimes they can't even do a tablecloth, so they'll do the placemat, the cloth placemats underneath. So you could even do those holiday themed. Let's see. I've been seeing lots of stuff with elves that have the really, really long hats. Wooden beads, you could sorry, I'm horrible with names, and I know I've talked to you like a million times, and I can't scroll down in the chat, but the person that was talking about the wooden beaded jewelry, switching from beaded jewelry to wooden beads. If you type wooden Christmas into Pinterest, you're going to get tons of ideas. You could even do, take wooden beads, and instead of, everybody always, it does the calendar, stockings, advent calendar. Instead of that, one thing I always try to do every year, and 90% of the time, I think last year was the first year I've actually gotten to do it with my children. People do cranberries and popcorn, and they either string it on their mantle or around their tree. So if you could find red wooden beads that look like cranberries, and then white wooden beads to resemble the popcorn, you could do red and white wooden bead garland-ish type things, where you are still using materials that you would have, but you can make it holiday related. It's a necklace for your tree. Don't say that. What can I do crochet-wise for the holidays? Oh, Ida, the options. Okay, so you do crochet hats and stuff. Let's see what we can do for, you could always do crochet ornaments. When I type crochet, oh my gosh, look at how cute this is. Can I put pictures? What the hell is a Christmas pudding hat? I don't know if you guys know about this. It's this tradition, okay? I guess it's an old tradition, but I first heard about it from my mother-in-law because I love her. And it is the thing where you hide a pickle. You hide an ornament. The ornament looks like a pickle. And you hide this ornament on the tree. And the person who finds the pickle ornament gets an extra present at Christmas. It's kind of weird, but I love it. And if you guys wanted to look into the history of it, somebody could totally crochet a freaking pickle, or make a beaded pickle, or anything pickle. But we totally do it. I have, Walmart actually one year sold glass pickles, and I bought a glass pickle. It was I'm fairly certain that is the weirdest thing I've ever purchased in my life. But there is this ornament. I will put the link in here because I don't think I could put the picture, and it's got like almost like a crochet doily on it. So there's like the ornament, and then it comes down as like little, it's almost like a star that is draped over an ornament, and then there's little beads hanging off of it, and it is the cutest little thing, and it's so simple for crochet. Oh yeah. Yeah, you guys should totally jump on the, like, all right, let's open up a new tab here and see what we can see. This is why I wanted you guys to interact, because you guys, everybody's going to bring in new ideas, new points of view. There are some of you that are like, oh my God, yes, the pickle thing. And then there's some of you that are like, what the hell has pickle have to do with Christmas? Right? Fake snow or glitter in the ornaments. Crochet pickle. All right, I was gonna look up Christmas pudding. I don't know what a Christmas pudding hat is. Christmas pudding hat with a silver sixpence. Okay, now you guys are just speaking Latin. Oh, Christmas pudding is a type of pudding traditionally served as part of the Christmas dinner. Oh yeah, here we do that with fruitcake, but you don't actually want to eat fruitcake. We just kind of like continually pass off this fermented fruit brick and you never want to actually eat it. You could probably build homes with fruitcake. Isn't that ornament adorable? And that's something that the crochet people can do. You just crochet a little doily, you get you some clear ornaments, glass or plastic, your choice, and then you drape that on it and put the little topper back on. Oh my god, it's so cute. Same Christmas pudding is gross. Let's see, what was I going to type in? Holiday traditions? Tradiciones. I'm trying to make it Spanish, I guess. Okay, I'm surprised Pinterest isn't like, you don't know how to type. Holiday traditions. Okay. Oh, and this is something I've also wanted to do with my kids. And this is going to kind of combine with those of you who are going to start doing subscription boxes. This box is a Christmas Eve box. And I've been meaning to do this with my kids, and I think this year they're finally going to be old enough because they're going to be 3 and 4, so it's going to be perfect. They get to open it on Christmas Eve. They get new PJs to wear for Christmas Eve night. It comes with a Christmas movie, hot cocoa, and snacks for the movie like popcorn and stuff. Hey Carol! I saw that you messaged me, but I'll read it after this. So for those of you that are doing subscription boxes, for those of you that sell clothing or baby clothes, vinyl t-shirts, obviously your options are like endless for what to do for Christmas or holidays, but you can make it as an upsell, sell the Christmas shirt as an upsell, sell it as a Christmas Eve box where it comes with a thing of unpopped popcorn. Make sure it's not just like corn kernels dumped in a baggie. That's a little creepy. Make sure that it's a sealed bag of like microwave popcorn, a couple of sealed bags of hot cocoa, a cheesy Christmas movie, and a pair of pajamas, and maybe, you know, I don't know, something else, maybe a couple candy canes, because I absolutely love this. And I'm so impatient with opening presents on Christmas, so I just love getting to open presents on Christmas Eve. All right, let's see. See what other Christmas traditions. Can you do that on Etsy? Do what? Sell a box as a markup? I would say yes, because they're still getting the handmade shirt or whatever, handmade hat, handmade socks, you know, even if it's a special pair of crocheted footies, little fleecy footy pajama socks to put on. I don't see why not with the non-handmade add-ons. There are people that have to do chain extension add-ons for necklaces. There are people that do crochet candy canes. Yep. You could do candy canes. You could do gingerbread men. You could do... I love this part. This is why I also love like doing calls with you guys and stuff, because this is like, I get so excited. Let's just type in, and sometimes you just can't think of what to type. I'm just typing in Christmas, what's the word? Oh, really? With non-handmade add-ons. Okay, well, I will definitely re-look into that. The word isn't icons. Christmas. Let's just see. Because we got candy canes. You could also do a crocheted light bulb. That, you know, the little string of lights, but just do the ornament. Just do the light bulb, and it could be a crocheted light bulb ornament. Oh my gosh, is that what I think it is? Ah, that is so cute. Oh yeah, you guys can do crocheted Santa hats, crocheted snowmen. Oh yeah, all kinds of ornaments. I'm not sure if it's I could see it being an issue being sold by itself, but I think if it's being sold with the product, then it's okay. But don't go like suing my butt if I'm wrong. I'll look it up. Let's see. We could do anything with a red nose. You could do a red nose reindeer ornament, even if it's a small ornament. Paint it red, dip it in some red glitter. It's a Rudolph nose. No problem. You could do anything. Snowflakes, wreaths, holly berries, cranberries, mistletoe. Let's see what else we got here. Bows, anything with the big fancy bows. Well, okay, that's creepy. I just saw like a hanging toe ornament. Not very festive. Handmade ornament crafting kits. Yep. You got a thing for kids with like the popsicle stick snowflakes. Or we did I specifically remember making this ornament when I was a kid, where it's two popsicle sticks like that and then one across, and you put a Rudolph nose here and you paint up here brown, and it's a little Rudolph ornament. Ugh, stupid infringement. Poinsettia hats. But you could just do reindeer, because it's an animal. So I would just throw reindeer in there. Is there like a super technical way to say the color red? Oh, Scrabble. Oh, this is so cute. This is not what I clicked on. I hate when pictures do that. Somebody took Scrabble tiles and wrote, they have a little ribbon and they wrote, "Let it snow," and they have it all glued together. And then on the top of the word "let," they have like fake snow. And then on the top of the S and the W, they have a little bit of fake snow. Excuse me, it's very cute. But yeah, so you guys see there's, oh, cinnamon sticks, cinnamon stick anything. Even people that do like soaps and oil diffusers, if you get some cinnamon stick scented stuff, or cinnamon scented stuff. Hey, Jodian, how goes it? We are trying to come up with some ideas. Oh my God, this one is so cute. For the DIY, we're trying to come up with a product line ideas for the upcoming holiday season. And I found one that is an ornament, and apparently they put like a little bit of brown paint inside and swished it all around so that it's a solid brown, but you could just buy a brown ornament, I guess. They put two googly eyes and a little red nose and then pipe cleaner, antlers. Yeah, poinsettia, anything. I think somebody said that too. Today we are talking about product line ideas for the holiday season. If anybody is stuck, they're allowed to say, you know, what they're working on, that they're stuck, they just can't think of what to do for a product line. They're almost done, but they can't think of the last couple things. So far we've talked about how to do holidays with beaded bracelets, how to do them with wooden beads, rustic versus modern, and we're just piling on ideas of color schemes, because you know there's going to be the rustic people who like the off-whites and the lace and that very faded green that's gonna, like a sagey kind of green that's gonna go together. And then there's the people that are gonna like the bright gold glitter, the silver glitter, that bright red, and that hunter green. can't ever tell. She's so good at sneaking. I have Christmas gift bag crochet patterns. Yeah, absolutely. I make leather traveler's notebooks along with notebook inserts, folders, ribbon paper clips. Leather travelman's notebooks. Well, if they're a traveler, there is the chance that they aren't going to be home for the holidays. So you could have a little, you could have a letter to Santa that they have to write. I don't know why I'm thinking that. A letter there to Santa that they could write home with. You could have bookmarks, folders, ribbon, and paper clips. And I'm pretty sure even if you sell, if you sell custom paper clips, you could shape them in the shape of Christmas trees so that they feel something, so that they can feel holiday-y while they're not at home. Because if they're traveling, unless you mean traveler, I'm just a little confused as to what the exact, can you send a link, a product link, so I can look at it? And before I forget, I wanted to mention pine cones too. Anything pine cones, pine tree, that whole thing. Let's see what else we got. Let me go back to Pinterest here. Oh, I saw something cute too. Was it that? Somebody's got a salt shaker that they have, I'm assuming, salt in the bottom. And then they've got a little tiny, teeny tiny mini reindeer and a little mini Christmas tree in the salt shaker. I don't think they use the salt shaker. I'm sure it is just for appearance. I would like to come up with a product line of stocking stuffers. Any idea on search terms? How big is stocking? How big is a stocking? Well, how big is a stocking is really depends on the person. Because we have this running joke in my family that Scott got mad because when we celebrate Christmas at his mom's house, he is one of 4 brothers. And therefore, I was the first girl to enter her family. And so she bought me the biggest stocking out of all of them. And of course, the boys got very jealous. So it became a competition. I now have a stocking that I can literally stand in. That it is so big. It's huge. But my kids just have regular size stockings. Let's see what we can come up with. And I'm pretty sure it's Kelly that comes up with a list once a year of what good stocking stuffer terms are. Because different people call them different things. I just want to read this comment right quick. Maybe it's a good question to ask here. We cannot figure out dresses for girls. We make kids' clothes. For some reason, whenever we make dresses, people don't want them. We price them reasonably, and we personally think they're cute. Do we make them anyway since the holidays are coming up? If they're already not interested in it, what is selling? What do you have that is constantly selling that you could do a slight twist to make it a new product? If the dresses aren't selling, I would not spend the money on redoing it. I would maybe make something that could be added to a dress, whether it be like a belt sash or a headband. It depends on what else you have that is actually selling. Is it just other stuff for girls that is selling, or are you selling more of the boys' stuff? Because there's nothing wrong with doing a boys' version of Christmas. It'd be more outdoorsy and that kind of stuff. But it depends on what's selling better. I'm trying to see. And I did click on your link, Emily. I'm going to look at it in just a second. I'm just trying to see if I can. Rompers for summer and spring were huge, but we haven't done so well with falling in fall. Leggings are selling, but we've actually been stale this month after a good summer. I would still think that rompers could be okay, only because just because it's winter doesn't mean that it's cold everywhere. Let's see. I was trying to see if there's other words that we could use for stocking stuffers, because like I say that even though it's a fake nose ring, I say that my stuff could go for a stocking stuffer because it comes in a box. Like, this is how it gets shipped to you, is in a box with a bow. So I call this a stocking stuffer because if a parent buys it for said rebelling teen who, you know, they don't actually want their kid to get their nose pierced, then they could put this and they can't peek into even if they peek in their stocking, they have no idea what they got. So anything could really be a stocking stuffer if it would fit. It's just coming up with different terms because on Etsy, long-legged rompers are really popular. I didn't even know that that was a thing. See, this is why I want everybody talking. I'm so excited. I love everybody helping each other out. And it turns out that there's stocking stuffer, Christmas stocking stuffers for men, stocking stuffer teen girl, stocking stuffers for kids. I just typed stocking stuffer in the Etsy search bar and a whole plethora of ideas. Although it says Harry Potter stocking stuffers, don't use that one. Don't use the Disney stocking stuffers. Stocking filler. Yeah, I just typed stocking stuffer and it's coming up with 169,000 results. That's a lot. So you can still use the term stocking stuffer for her, whatever. I would probably put it in your tags versus your title. You still want to have in that first slot on your title, you still want to have that be your heavyweight key term of what the product actually is. That's like, just like you don't want to say bridesmaid gift in your very first slot. Technically anything in the world could be a bridesmaid's gift. Technically anything in the world could be a birthday gift. Depends on the person buying it, depends on the person receiving it. So anything that could qualify for anything in the world, I would leave to the tags. That way you still have that chance. Bag of unicorn fart. What? I typed stocking stuffer and bag of unicorn farts cotton candy. A rainbow of smiles inside. Is it? Is it? Oh, they have a whole bunch. Dinosaur fart, zombie fart, cat fart. I don't know. I've smelled a cat fart. I wouldn't eat that. Stork farts. How much I want to bet this was Little Stinker LLC. I bet you a guy runs this. No woman would try to sell bags of farts. Sorry, that was very sexist. I apologize. But I could see my husband running a fart store. They have little crocheted animals. What else can we do? Who else is stuck? Who did I miss? Oh, I was supposed to look at this listing. Okay. Leather journal. Okay, we see it open. Oh, I would totally do like Christmas stickers that they could put in that. I would have like a Christmas paper insert. If you have anything for kids, oh, you could fold the little knots. If you look up, I was actually trying to point this out to my friend the other day. If you look up fabric origami, which sounds way more complicated than it is. Fabric origami, you can see how to fold, which is yet another way. I'll actually send you guys this, because it's actually another way that you guys could incorporate anybody that is a fabric seller into selling ornaments and getting in that industry. You could take your fabric, you put that iron tape on it, and you fold it, and you iron it, and it sticks. My point is, because I saw that cute little ribbon that you have tied on the paper clips, because it's like a bookmark too, you could fold that into like a little star. You could fold that into like a little Christmas tree or a poinsettia. Christmas present planner inserts. Absolutely. You could do sales. If there's certain sale, a sale page where it's dates, like come the holidays, everybody has, you know, they don't always do a Black Friday sale, or they don't always do a Black Friday sale on Black Friday, because Black Friday is such a big competition, but you could do something where if they could write down the dates, you could do color schemes set up for Christmas where even if you didn't want to have Christmas patterns, you could have Christmas colors. Some people love Christmas. My friend Liz, the day after Christmas, starts a freaking Christmas countdown and it drives me crazy, but I love her. So people like her, she would use something Christmas all year long. But I would totally get, do like a red, gold, green, silver paperclip set that they can buy with it that's Christmas themed for them to use that month. You could actually do that for all your months. You could have a summer collection, a 4th of July series, a Valentine's Day collection, just by changing the color of something. So even if you can't think of a new design, colors and patterns are fantastic. Christmas to-do list for planning the day, yes. Even a Christmas checklist, you know, things everybody likes to do during the Christmas season. I usually do one for fall too, because I love to go apple picking, pumpkin picking, making apple cider, playing in the leaves with my children. Is ever since I was a teenager, I've always looked forward to the day that I had my own home and was playing in the leaves with my children. I don't know why. I don't even like fall because it means that summer's over, but that's one of my favorite things to do. So I have a checklist and I'm like, okay, we need to do all of these things this fall. For summer, we have to go to the beach. We have to go strawberry picking and blueberry picking, and we have to make strawberry jam. So any kind of checklist like this, you could do a summer, winter, spring, and fall one, and you could totally incorporate that. It doesn't necessarily have to be a Christmas gift or a Christmas design, just something that follows your branding and is Christmas-ish. But this origami stuff is so cool. I do not have the patience for this kind of folding or for any sewing of any type. Yeah, there's all kinds of cool stuff in here. Who else is stuck? Give me something else to work on. I like doing this. I got like another 15 minutes. Let's type in, where did we find over here? Holiday traditions. Oh, we were trying to find weird and kooky things. Anything gingerbread man? Gingerbread man shaped anything? Even if you made, although with a stronger material, if, because you have a journal, I don't know if you did this in high school, how they used to make us wrap our books to protect them during the school year. If you made some sort of a cloth sleeve or something that they could put like a jacket on the journal for the holiday season so that they could protect the leather, even though, you know, the whole point is to enjoy the leather. I get that. I do. But you never know. Some people might be interested in putting a little Christmas jacket on it. And for some reason, oranges are big at Christmas. Again, my mother-in-law does oranges and walnuts everywhere, and cloves. Oranges, walnuts, cloves everywhere. You will get an orange in your stocking. It doesn't matter if you like them or not. You can throw them at your brother, but you're getting an orange in your stocking, according to her. Oh, you guys, think of the kids. There is all kinds of Santa is coming keys, like for people that live in apartments. If you had a little magical key so that Santa can still get in the house, or if you could make the wood sign people, lots of people make a tray. Milk goes here, carrot goes here, cookies go here. I bought one for my kids last Christmas. I absolutely love it. And I have the key because even though I technically have a chimney, I don't have a fireplace. I still had new things I wanted to make for Halloween, but each item I make makes a day or two. So did I just I would probably post what you have because you've only got, it takes anywhere from 1 to 4 weeks to get right in there, to get ranked properly, and 4 weeks from today takes you to September 15th, which only leaves you 4 to 6 weeks to sell. Or actually, it leaves you 4 weeks to sell because then you have shipping time. You have to stop selling Halloween items, usually around October 15th. And that's never not going to happen. It is okay with feeling far behind. Just figure out what you can let go for now There is always next year. You're not going anywhere. And these are just ideas to get you going because I don't want you guys to miss out. And this is, if you can make something out of this, totally do it. Try not to get overwhelmed. If you only want to do 5 products, that's fine. There is no production line police that are going to come over and knock on your door and be like, you suck. Nobody's going to say that. I'm sorry. But nobody's going to tell you that. Don't get in your own head. Just do what you can. Do what you can do and do it well. Don't try to do too much and then rush it and post half-made products. If you only can do a few so that those few are great, that's okay. We also did for kids, because I wanted to prove, you can send them my way. She'd be like, see this girl? Go find her. Yeah, don't get in your head. Stop it. Stop it. You're okay. You got this. Make a list. Lists are my friend. Lists are cathartic. I have lists of my lists. So make a list of what you want, what you honest to goodness want and can get done for the holiday season. What do you know that you have time for? Write it down. And just keep it going in the back. Like, don't drive yourself crazy. I do this too. Try to multitask. But just try to think of ideas. And if you happen to have an idea, jot it down on your notebook. That way later you can come back to it. I have 1 Halloween item, same as last year. I've sold more of that single item. Yeah, that's going to happen a lot too. Because what happens is the number one thing for ranking is revenue. Once you get money behind something, Etsy likes making money. So they're going to go, well, out of everything in your shop, this guy sold. So he's now way up here. Well, now that he's up here, he's going to get seen again, which means he's going to get sold again. So now he's up here. And now he's up here. And now he's sold 20 times. Just accept it. You still want to try to make new things. But it's okay. It's not that everybody in the world is obsessed with that one particular product. It is just that that product is getting shown more often because it made money. So Etsy goes, hey, this made money. Show it to more people so it can make more money. Because when you make money, they make money. And that is a win, according to them. Oh, anyway, though, I had an idea that I need to find on my list. You don't even want to look at my desk right now. There's sticky notes. I can within reach, I can grab 4 sticky notes. And I totally feel your pain because I have a list of things, or a product idea that I had set up last year that I said I would start setting up this year for Halloween, and it's totally not going to happen. And I know it's not going to happen, and I've just come to terms with it. And it is okay. I will try again next year and just hope it's still on trend. It probably won't be, but that's what happens sometimes. Oh my gosh, I keep cutting myself off. My whole point was there was another thing that I did with my kids to prove that Santa came. I had traced my husband's shoe on a piece of paper and cut it out. And then I put the piece of paper on the floor and I sprinkled flour around it. And then I, flipped it over and made it look like footsteps coming from the door. And the flower looked like magical snow. And Santa made a mess in the house. And the kids thought it was hilarious. I've raised the price 4 times and I'm about to again. I got a planner for my notes. I've nicknamed my brain. Yes. If whatever I need to do is not written, where is it? In the great big book of everything, if it's not written here, it's not going to happen. I have missed dates with my friends because they weren't in the book. And so they know I have to tell them, okay, you're in the book. We're going to get together. It's going to happen. That's funny, Tracy. So I'm hoping you guys are finding this helpful. I'm getting super excited because there's, as much as I can tell you guys, that there's stuff that you can do for every type of shop. I don't really like getting into, yeah, if it's not in the book, it ain't real. I don't like getting into the whole holiday production process with nose rings. So I get my fulfillment by helping you guys, because there's not a lot with, other than saying that, you know, it's a stocking stuffer, there really isn't a lot you can do with a nose ring. People don't like charms. I've tried charms on ear cuffs. I've already got the Christmas colors out there. They don't really care. They still like the gold and the silver. So, can I do a call with you and get some ideas of these ornaments? Of course! Absolutely! Anybody that would like to do a mentor call with me is more than welcome. I am going to the beach tomorrow because it's on my summer list, but I have openings that I can do for people. So if anybody wants to do a one-on-one, absolutely. And you can shoot me your ideas. I can spitfire some other ideas back. And there are people that I have done these calls with and they go, oh my gosh, I don't know how I didn't think of that. And it's just because I'm awesome. Just kidding. I'm not that self-conceited. Let's see. Oh, here's a whole list. 27 traditions. Ah, thanks, Katie. 27 traditions to start with your family. Oh, and then there's that whole like elf on a shelf thing. I don't know what you could do with that. Personal. Oh, see? Remember how I was just saying that the Christmas Eve box that people get to open for the wood making people. Look at this. This is a Christmas Eve box, but you keep the box. So you can make a box that people keep, and then every year they fill it with things that they want to put in it. I don't know why I kept explaining that. I made a duplicate listing to test the new keywords. Oh, I'm so happy, Tracy. That's awesome. I'm so happy for you. I love when ideas work. Yeah, see, they've got Molly and Jamie's Christmas Eve box. Santa's coming to town. Oh yeah. The planner people, you could do decorate the Christmas tree, buy a Christmas tree, sing Christmas carols. I don't know if people actually do that anymore. Reindeer food snack. I don't know if there's a lot of people that make food, but here's a plate to Santa and Rudolph, love Max and Chloe, and then it's got the carrot outline, the milk cup outline, and the cookie outline. Special delivery from the North Pole tickets. Oh, I'm telling you guys, the cornucopia of things that we could come up with. People that do coffee cups, come on. You could stuff it with marshmallows. You can have a candy cane for the coffee cup handle. Oh, there's so many things. Yeah, cookies for Santa tray. And then the photo prop people, you could make all kinds of stuff that are the circle candy cane things, snowflakes, hollyberry, or not holly, mistletoe. I know I already said that, but oh, that's really funny. It's like a joke, I guess. Yeah, Santa sacks. Yeah, that's another one. Santa sacks with names on them. Snowman poop. Marshmallows being snowman poop. Grow a candy cane. So you take, I'm assuming you place it in like cocoa powder or something, but they're showing a potted plant, and then you put the circle mint in it and cover it. And then I guess like the next day you show the mini candy cane like starting to poke out of the dirt, mini candy cane. And then the next day you show a full candy cane like just stuck in the dirt, and the kid's like, oh, oh, that's hilarious. I know. Crochet or fabric Christmas tree skirts. Yes! And you could do mini or full-size Christmas trees, because lots of people in apartments can't get real Christmas trees. I had that problem. And I didn't even have room for a real Christmas tree, so I had one of those little mini Christmas trees, so my skirt only had to be like this big. So you could totally do mini or full-size Christmas tree skirts. Absolutely. anything with an advent calendar. Oh, yeah, people are showing the printables, which would actually be really great for a free download. If anybody that sells artwork and has, like, wants to get people to sign up for their newsletter, you could say sign up for our newsletter and get a free Santa Tracks shoe print downloadable, where they just download a picture of a shoe print that they can then print and cut out. But it's something that's a freebie that you guys can use in your email lists. See, there's all kinds of stuff. Grinch pills, green Tic Tacs being Grinch pills. Yeah, apparently this grow a candy cane thing is a thing. Never heard of it. Oh, that's super cute too. Somebody took a frame and it's like an inch thick and it has bells in it. And then on the glass, they wrote, they've got vinyl that says Jingle All the Way with an ornament. And then the frame has a ribbon around the edge with a bow on the top. So the actual frame like jingles. That's really clever. So that's, you know, I think I pretty much covered most of the people that were on here. I'm hoping everybody got some kind of idea about something. Whether it be a color scheme that you want to work on, whether it be an actual theme. Plaid, yes. I used to make fun of my mother every year because I'm Irish and French. Doesn't really make sense, I know. But I am. And my mom used to have that ribbon that's got the wire on the edges. So she would have it ripple down the edges of the tree. And it was plaid. It was plaid ribbon. And I used to ask why she made our Christmas tree Scottish. And I was like, we are not Scottish. Why are you making a Scottish Christmas tree? And it was just Christmas plaid. And she used to hate when I said that. Or you guys can do a free downloadable for name tags. You can make name tags that they can print out, that they can just plug in the name, but you've got the backgrounds to all the Christmas tags decorated with like snowflakes and little stuff. And then they can just print it out and cut it out and write the names on it. So you could do the snowman, the Santa shoe downloadable. You could do present tag downloadables. You could do Christmas list downloadables, whether it be something to do or something to buy. Oh, this is really cute too. Somebody made a snowman face. It's a wooden disc, little hat, and his nose moves. And it says 1, 2, 3, 4. It's 1 through 24, and you move his nose every day, so it's a countdown till Christmas. Not a problem, Becky. I'm glad I was able to help. But yeah, so I'm totally gonna love helping you guys. Now is totally the time to start thinking about all of this, and I will help you stay calm and collected and see what we can actually do. I really want you guys to rock this Christmas, or this whole holiday season, really, whether, you know, you call it Christmas or not, what have you. But I'm very, very excited, and anybody that needs help, I am here. I would love to do a call with any one of you guys, and anybody that I missed a comment on, I will scroll through, make sure. Somebody did water bottles called Melted Snowman. Another free downloadable that you could do. Little thing that says Melted Snowman, or just Melted Snowman, and then they can print it out and tape it to a bottle of water. I'm full of ideas. Just kidding. Pinterest is full of ideas. I do have some of my own too. But I will talk to you guys later. I hope that you enjoyed this Tips and Tricks Tuesday, and I hope you guys have a fantastic week. Be light and fluffy, and I will see you guys next week. See you guys next week. What? I'm sorry, Judy. They call it in Winterfest in Birmingham, UK, to stay PC. I don't know if I just need another cup of coffee or if I just don't know what you're trying to say, Kate. But I will see you guys later. Bye.